Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to Valheim. Thank you guys for clicking on the video and choosing to spend some of your time here with me. I do appreciate it. Today we are going to be exploring in a slightly different direction. So I did some research on the cores that we needed to make a smelter, and it turns out you get them from some kind of small dungeons that we can do in the Black Forest. So we do need to be in the Black Forest, which means dealing with dangers like trolls, and at night skeletons come out. We found out those guys could kill us pretty easily. So in the Black Forest especially, it's going to be really important that we're not out there at night. That's not going to help us avoid trolls. Trolls just seem to be a huge potential problem. I'm going to head down into the south here, and I just want to find out what's down here. That might be what we do for the majority of this day. We're gonna pop our guardian power to have our stamina last a little bit longer while we run. It looks like we might just have a shoreline that we follow around here. Yeah, this might all be water. We're gonna try to find out as much as we can. Oh, see, there's water here, but this is not, there's a little land bridge. Never have enough leather scraps. Pretty sure that deer spotted us and took off. Ah, this is also Dark Forest. Black Forest. I know I keep saying Dark Forest. This, it's a little bit closer, right? It's a little bit closer. Alright, so this is where we certainly need to be careful. This deer should have been a little more careful. What do we have here? Let all who read me beware of the grey dwarfs, the skulkers in darkness, the soulless ones. They are born from rot and rainfall. They spring like mushrooms from smoking soil. There is nothing on their tongues or behind their eyes. Those who fear nothing should still fear them. When the soul of a murderer or a great sinner rots under the ground, it makes a hollow cyst, which draws rock and wood and moss to it. It gathers up the peat into flesh, braids reeds into bone, and takes rags for skin. It should not walk, but when the night comes, it walks. Should you who read this see one with a sword in your hand, lance it and let it out, or put it to the torch, for it fears the flame. It's really cool to get the lore and the system behind like what makes the Grey Dwarfs. When the soul of a murderer or great sinner rots under the ground, it makes a hollow cyst, which draws rock and wood and moss to it. It gathers up the peat into flesh, braids reeds into bone, and takes rags for skin. That's really cool. I like that they put that kind of thought into building out the world and building out the lore that way. Very nice. Okay. I see. Oh! I see lots of things, including the thing right in front of us. Let's get our shield up. Okay, he is pelting us. Our health is very low. And I'm not really sure why. Oh, are we not rested? Is that what's happening? We've got a veritable army of grey dwarves here, guys. Yeah, we could die pretty easily. We need to go! Oh my god! I'm still trying to learn, like, when we should fight, when we should run. I know we've had so many deaths. It's probably setting our skills back so much. I'm so terrified to look at our skills. I've probably set us back so much by having so many deaths in such a short period of time. Yeah. It's kind of rough, guys. I'm sorry. I'm really still in that learning mode where, like, that encounter, when I saw that army of dwarves, I should have just run, right? It should have just been like a no-brainer. We just don't fight that many, that grouped up. I could have probably ran and spread them out a bit and maybe circled back and fought them, but... And then I'm kind of a spaz, so when I get into situations where I start to feel overwhelmed, like, my brain does not tell my hands always the right thing to do. And it's something that I'll get over as I get more comfortable with the combat. And just identifying the situations when we should actually stay and fight and when we need to run. And I'm getting the idea that from the Grey Dwarfs, we could probably take 2 of them, but if many more, then we have to flee. For now, we'll probably get better weapons, better armor, different ways to deal with them. I will improve my skill at dealing with them over time. So. Luckily, this is actually closer to home than the other entrance to the Black Forest, so this death wasn't too bad. Obviously, that being said, every death is bad because of all the skills that we're probably losing. It says no skill drain up in the top right. I guess I need to actually, I mean, I could probably just take it at its word. I mean, it says no skill drain. Did I not suffer skill drain from that death? Is that what that means? Alright, we got our items back. Let's equip our gear. Let's keep our eyes open here to make sure we don't get jumped. We killed quite a few of them. I saw a deer out here I would not mind hunting, but I think they ran off. Okay, we do need to gently push into the Black Forest. I need to explore enough to find one of these dungeons so that we can actually get our smelter going and stuff like that. I just have no idea how to identify where one might be. I'm also just feeling like maybe I should be sneaking through this place. Because when we don't sneak, we tend to just alert the Grey Dwarfs and get, like, jumped from behind. Let's let our stamina refill here. Look how pretty that is. Oh, that was a deer. I thought it was a Grey Dwarf. I'm getting paranoid. Oh, what is this shiny thing here? Thistle. New material, thistle. Okay. Can we, like, read any descriptions of stuff? Not really. Oh, it's rainy now. Yeah, I'm really scared, as you guys can probably tell. I don't even think that being out here in the rain is a good idea. It said don't be out at night, and now I know that that is absolutely serious business. Like, we do not want to be caught out here at night. I'm wondering if we want to be caught out here. Oh god, that scared me. I'm wondering if we want to be caught out here in rain. There's a structure over here. Let's go check this out carefully. There's also a copper vein over here. Oh, this is stone. This is made out of stone. How can I make things out of stone, I ask? Can I destroy this? And what will I loot if I do? Just the raw stone from it? Oh, I didn't make any dents in that. Oh gosh. Whew, okay. So yeah, I need to be cautious. If we're investigating an area like this, I need to have my shield out, probably up, and just ready for combat. Because we're probably gonna get jumped. If I go up there, I feel like I'm definitely gonna awaken something. This is really cool. This is the first time we found a structure in the world that we can go into that had multiple levels. Really cool. Didn't know if we were gonna find anything like this. There's a chest up here? Are you serious with this? Amber. Valuable. And arrows. Flint head arrows. Which I don't have room for. Is there anything I want to drop? I'll leave the wood. I'll take the arrows. Okay. We also need to eat some meat. Because meat is delicious. Alright. Now we can go back down. That's really cool. I didn't know that we were going to be able to explore buildings, like pre-constructed buildings, and find loot in chests and stuff. That adds like a whole nother layer to exploration. Unfortunately, what it's not is it's not what we need to get the items we need to build our smelter. We're looking for some kind of dungeon entrance, and I have no idea what that's going to look like. Just kind of hoping that by exploring around we would find it. I'm also kind of worried that we're going to have to get back soon. Because it's probably getting late. Ooh, what are these? Blueberries. All right, perfect. New items. I love finding new items. It's very rewarding to come across a new item and just kind of get excited about it. Can we kill the birds, guys? Because we need feathers. We can kill the birds. Okay. Did we loot? No room in inventory. This is the problem, right? We'll eat that. And we'll pick up the feathers. Yeah, we don't have any more inventory room, so I'm not going to bother mining or anything this time. I'm really just exploring to see if we can find this dungeon entrance. But I'm also realizing that we're probably pretty lucky to have not gotten jumped yet by a pack of gray dwarfs. If we can build a raft, we might have like really easier access than we think, but I feel like this water broadens out. Oh, this comes back into the meadows. Maybe. Let's head back this way. Tin deposit. Yeah, we need that. Oh, I got a bad feeling. As much as I want that tin, I don't want it that badly. Oh, guys, he's gonna kill us. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready to die. What's the trick about losing these guys once they're on us? There has to be some kind of method to the madness. It could just be distance. It's so unnerving having them following you and knowing you can't do anything about it. And knowing they could crush you at any moment. None of the obstacles, like I try to use trees to like slow them down and rocks, but I think gameplay wise, I think they phase right through everything. It doesn't feel like any of the in-game objects slow them down in the least. It reminds me of like playing Resident Evil or one of those games where like you have that chase mechanic where every once in a while, just so you can't explore, the guy's gonna chase you. He's been chasing us for so long. He's gonna chase us till he kills us. He's gonna chase us till he kills us, I think. If we had our cooldown up, we could run from him. Maybe I have to save the cooldown for like fleeing trolls. I don't know. I'm not annoyed. I am kind of annoyed. I'm annoyed that we can't lose him. That's the annoying part. I understand he's a big enemy. We can't fight him. I don't want to be able to fight him. Even if he was just protecting an area, I would be okay with just like leaving that area alone. The fact that he follows us so vigorously is really troubling to me. It's really troubling to me. I don't really know what we can do here. Let's try to organize our inventory a little bit better, I guess. We just don't have enough inventory space. Let's drop this. Carrot seeds. I'm assuming I can farm. We can build a hoe, and I can try farming out. That could be something interesting to do. That being said, we explored a lot, and it's probably dark by now, isn't it? We explored a lot. It's probably dark. We feel cold. Yeah, we need to be trying to head back. Which at this point is going to be quite a bit of a run. We didn't discover anything that I saw that looked like a dungeon, but I was feeling pretty frantic most of the time trying to run from our troll buddy. So maybe you guys caught something that I didn't in that frantic escape attempt. It is incredibly dark, and we could bring out the spear, but we could bring out the torch. I feel like that might alert enemies to our presence. Like that guy right there, who's definitely going to start throwing stuff at our back. Oh, we gotta run. We can't stop. We can't stop. We have no stamina. Oh, we need stamina. We're gonna have some angry boars on us in a minute too. We are close to being able to use our cooldown, but I really would like to save it until the next day, so I'm gonna try to hold on to it. I guess maybe the deer don't see well at night. This guy's been chasing us for so long, it's insane. So I'm used to playing MMOs primarily. And obviously in MMOs things have what's called a leash, which kind of ties them to their spawn point, and once they get a certain distance from that spawn point, they will leash back to it. They'll reset. And guys in this don't reset, and I'm having a lot of trouble coping with that. Because like I have to turn on and fight these guys now, which is not what I want to do at all. But apparently I'm going to have to do it. And these are gray dwarf. These are not like the weak ones. We pulled these all the way from the Black Forest and they followed us all the way home. And I think that's kind of insane. But apparently that's what the game is doing. You know, we're going to find these guys. If we anger them, they are going to follow us forever. And that's really just all there is to it. Yeah, let's go light our fire over here, and maybe we want to cook some stuff before we go to bed. You need to have a fire lit. I'd love to light a fire. I guess I don't have any wood. Let's go to the storage crates and see about that. What can we drop? Let's put the seeds away for now. The stone I don't need whatsoever. We'll take some wood back for the time being. I feel like we could even store this if we wanted to. The amber I'll store. The bones. The eyes, I don't know what we can do with those yet. This is nuts. Something's out here literally attacking the side of our house. What is going on? He's just attacking. It's a gray dwarf. Okay, we are fighting under our house. Okay, so that threat's over. I guess I did not realize that they would just randomly come and start beating on our house. So eventually we are going to need to build walls. That's pretty clear. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we could build stake walls to keep things out. We're probably going to have to start working on that. And then fences. Just having more light around might not be a bad idea. Alright, let's go to sleep while we can. Amidst the crash of arms on the dark and glimmering plane of sleep, a face swells, snarling before you. Your shield arm hangs limp. I wish they would give you more time to read those. It's a loading screen, right? So you're happy that it's not taking too long because that would mean you're loading slowly. But at the same time, I kind of want to read that stuff. I hope we can eventually get bigger storage containers, because these ones are... I also wish we could access our storage containers in the crafting menu. That would be ideal. There we go. Can we upgrade anything? We could upgrade our gear. I feel like it says we need stuff, but I feel like we have stored some stuff. Leather scraps. We don't have any leather scraps? Guess not. Okay, so we do need leather if we want to upgrade stuff. Same thing today, I think. I think we head more in this direction today. And we just continue our scouting efforts into the Black Forest. Because without being able to get a smelter going, I really don't know how to progress our base. We're gonna eventually need to find these dungeons. I'm assuming that they're critical for progression, and we are also gonna have to locate the next boss, and we haven't done that either. So I'm kind of hoping that it's gonna be down here to the south. Obviously, we don't know for sure. I need to be hunting, I really do. But I did pop the cooldown. Let's see if we can hide and see if this guy just kind of settles down. He's probably not going to settle down, I guess. I think he's gone. Let's make sure that we are eating everything we can. Alright, we filled in a pretty good chunk of the map here. I do see the deer over here. That's not good. I'm not sure how we missed, honestly. It looked like a really good shot. It looked properly aimed. It looked like everything that needed to happen should have happened. Yep, we're definitely not going to be able to upgrade any of our gear if I can't hunt. There's a deer and a neck. The neck is in front of the deer. Oh, that was good. I just totally ran out of stamina trying to stealth around. Real stealthy. I think that that one's gone. Unless he just turns around and runs right back at us, which he's not going to do again. This is another Ecthyr spawn. Huh. That's interesting. Is there a reason to fight him again? Does anybody know if we should fight him multiple times? Heed the words of Ulf, a poor settler in a strange land. You will find here good stone and wood, all you need to build a house. You will need to craft a roof to keep out the rain, and then you will need walls to stop the roof from falling down. Finally, you must have a door, or it will be much harder to go in and out. These things Ulf has learned for himself. Now he writes them on this stone to help others. Pray to Odin for his soul. Okay, well, if we hadn't figured out how to build a house, we wouldn't have gotten very far at this point. It's interesting that this is shelter. Let's grab the mushroom. I see these guys all the way back here. You see these guys? I'm just really awful at using the bow. It's a real tragedy. It feels like this game is made for people who are really good at aiming. And I am definitely not that person. It looks like in all the commotion, the deer we were going to hunt, he did run off, so... Not really a big surprise there. We know for sure that we're going to encounter gray dwarfs out here. Yeah, that was a little too close. I probably need to heal up a little bit after that. I feel like there's lots of deer right up here, but I feel like this neck is going to screw everything up for us. What's happening here? I feel like I have perfect line of sight. I don't know what's happening here, guys. Ah, I love it. Yeah, this is the problem. We just suck at hunting. Got that one. It's hard to hunt with so many aggressive things around that are gonna cause a ruckus, you know? That's fun. Oh, so now we know where the Elder is. Unfortunately, he's to the north, so We're being attacked by somewhere. I don't know by where. Oh, we can sit on the stool. Well, that's cool. We can't get up here. It's okay. It doesn't look like there's anywhere to get to anyway. We had found tin that one time, and we had almost been able to harvest it, except we got jumped by the forest troll. And we are actually quite far. I don't want to continue to keep pushing south, I don't think. I think we need to veer a little bit here. We've got a copper deposit here. The thing that I feel about copper right now is like, yeah, I could get tons of copper, but without a smelter, I can't do anything with it anyway, so what is the point? I'm just kind of shocked that we haven't come across any of these dungeons yet that I've read about. Especially since we need this core item to, like, unlock anything. It's a little weird, to be honest. I feel like a lot of it has to do with the seed that you get. You know, people always talk about whether you got a good seed or a bad seed. We seem to have, like, plenty of resources and deer and stuff like that, but well, we don't have dungeons, so I don't know how common or rare they're supposed to be. I'm gonna have to do... I try to not spoil stuff for myself, so I don't like to research games too much. I like to learn everything I need to know through the game. But that's not happening in this case. I had to look up what the item was and how to find it, and now I'm gonna have to look up, like, how do I actually find it? Like, where is it? Where are the dungeons? Where should I look? And stuff like that. Because obviously, like, just wandering around on my own is not finding anything for us. Unfortunately, we've also stumbled back into meadows, so over here is meadows. We can kind of flesh this out a little bit to delineate it some. Oh, these are meadows, and somebody had a little... This is actually not a bad spot. Except that it's like a world away from the next boss. Otherwise, this would not be a bad spot. Is it wrong that I kind of want to move here? Is it wrong that I kind of want to move here? Guys, there's a chest here. There's already a chest here and everything. Could we have 2 bases? What would be the harm of that? Because like, are we in sheltered here? We are. We are sheltered here. So the workbench has to be in shelter. Let's do that. Yeah, and it does work from here. So what can we do? We could tear everything down with the workbench out, I think. So if I do this, yeah, I can. Oh wait, oh, I just broke down the table. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, this is what I want to be able to do. Do we move here? I feel like a good place, it would be a good place. We've got little fields here. I don't know, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I like the idea of having a place near the forest. That's kind of what I like about it. That being said, it doesn't have to be very large. Though I would like it to inevitably be up off the ground. This is actually not a bad place for it to be. I just don't like how we're just sitting on the ground. Alright, that is all cleaned up. I feel like I said, this is not a bad spot for it, but... let's build fire over here. I wish there was a way to snap to the corner. Like, especially when we're talking about like a post, I wish I could snap to the corner of it. Alright, let's rebuild it up here. Oh, well. There we go. Okay. Let's just put it over here for now. Being able to see what I'm doing would be good. There we go. At least we can see a little bit now. We need to make some stairs. Let's go ahead and do that next. Gonna try to leave some windows in here. And see if we get away with that. That was not what I wanted to do. Missing requirements. So here we go. We are out of wood. But we can probably break down some of this stuff to get some wood. That being said, we might just have to go chop some if we want to get this finished and be able to sleep tonight. Alright, we have some problems. This dude just went into our house. We should probably focus on just getting like part of it sheltered enough to have a bed. I don't think it's going to be smart for us to do too much more at night. And we'll worry about reinforcing it later. For now, as long as it stands up, We should be in good shape. We might need to run a couple of beams across. There we go. Alright, so that should be okay. Let's finish the top part of it. Actually, we might need to just get a little bit more wood. Alright, maybe we should see if we could build a bed. There we go. So we got our spawn point set here now, and we can go ahead and sleep. And we might as well, because I feel like it's going to be morning soon, and I want to get the rested buff. You dream of a great tree reaching out through the night. One half of its branches crackle with flames, the other half are green with leaves. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna work on this house here and get it kind of shored up and finished up. We're gonna keep it about this size, and I feel like this is gonna be a good place for us to explore some of the dark forest. Obviously, the boss is way up here. I'm not worried about this right now. What I'm concerned the most about is being able to make the smelter, getting the smelter going, being able to make the smelter, and just kind of continue the progression into like other things that we could craft. I see we can craft a deerhide cape. That would be cool. We need some more bone fragments for that, which we can only get from the skeletons. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break here, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I am having a great time on this journey. I feel like I've learned a lot. I feel like there's still so much more in this world to learn about. And I'm looking forward to doing just that with all of you guys here with me. So take care of yourselves out there in the real world, and take care of each other, and we will see you back here again sometime very soon. Bye for now.